7, I believe. Yes, it is week 7. We'll just scroll back to where the week begun, and there we are. So, last week we had our best week so far on this challenge, and it's a bit of a spoiler. Our best week was followed by our worst week. So maybe I was a bit overconfident. I incorporated the auxiliary strategies and they didn't quite work out. So on Monday, ended the day with a small loss, but as you can see, made about 14 trades. Across all the trades, we ended up losing 2 points. As you can see, commissions was fairly high. On Tuesday, came in again, somewhat high commissions, lost 5 3/4 points. Don't think I adapted quick enough on Tuesday. Wednesday we came in and had a fairly sizable loss here on Wednesday. Let's see. I took 5 trades, lost 19 1/4 points. But on Thursday, the drawdown had continued, and we lost our biggest, I think it's our biggest losing day so far, being around at 24.5 points. We only took 5 trades, but it didn't quite work out for us. And we were trading these auxiliary trades. Definitely should put a greater emphasis on weekly levels. We've mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, actually, when we had our biggest loss from January 18th, I believe it was. So if we were to go back to January 18th, I remember it quite vividly, when we had our biggest loss. And 41.5 points. And with this loss, I pretty much I was buying, and these blue crosses represent the weekly highs. I was buying there, and again, clearly wasn't respecting the weekly high levels and market flush. And eventually, I was stopped out for 41.5 points. So let's get back to where we were. So we were back on our worst day in quite some time, and as you can see, did make a couple of trades in various different directions, but didn't quite work out for us. I did take a FOMO trade, which did actually work out. It was a long off the weekly close here, and it did work in my favor, but I got out because it wasn't part of the strategy. But I did take the CF310, and those pretty much didn't work. Of course, we've had, as you can see, we had fairly big losers, only tiny winners, so outcome was not positive. And finally on Friday, end of the week, we end up losing 8 1/4 points, and what's happening here? Okay, that doesn't need to be there. Okay, let's just get those back. These are just duplicates, so delete. These are just duplicates, so let's just get correctly put on. So this one should be green because we did have a positive outcome. So I did take the short. We did take the short here. Did go in my favor again. as mentioned just previously, I was expecting us to break through the weekly lows. Continuing to the 40-30s, the prices held up around the level, and I became somewhat stubborn rather than take the position off as we were having difficulty breaking below. I held the position and eventually I was stopped out for minus 10.25 points when I was up 20 points on multiple occasions, because I did have a good pullback entry around at 78, 75. So all the way down towards the F58, and I didn't take it off. Ended up losing 8.25 points. And with that, the weekly summary, as you can see, we lost 59 3/4 points. Finally, we'll look at the account. The account does include trade from today, so we'll have to ignore that. We'll just look what happened last week. So in the account, there's the trade from today, which was 8.5 points. I think that's 8.5 points, I believe. So we'll go back to, I believe it's the 13th. Yes, it was the 13th. As we can see, first out of the gates we had a break even, had a loss, slight break even, small win, small loss, 1.25. So as you can see, we just churned a bit, lost 2 points right there, lost 2.5 points, I think. So we pretty much just churning on Monday, taking a lot of trades and losing quite a few of them. As you can see, I'm just going through the account slowly for transparency. We're on the 14th, just to show the account has been reset. Here we are on the 15th again. Not a very good day. You can see fairly sizable losses, small wins, big losses. Not a great combination. Back on the 16th. Finally the 17th. And that's where we are. So we picked up 2 points early in the morning on the 17th, and this 10.25 points. We were up and we became stubborn because of the losses we had incurred in the week, and we paid for it. So every day last week was a negative day, and so because of that, this week we're going back to the beginning. So we are going to scrap the auxiliary strategies, and we're going to stick to the main strategy here on ES. So we're going back to the beginning, and we're going to stick to the main strategy and go from there. So going back, go from there, and hopefully we'll see the current growth that we have previously, and we'll just simply stick with the main strategy, and if we get above 10%, we'll add another contract, and so on until we eventually reach our goal. And with that said, thanks for watching.